best yogurt ever. It's so delicious. It's the super fruity strawberry and raspberry yogurt from M&S, and it's so good. And it's not that expensive. I think it's like 60p. I need to get better at preparing like granola and fruit for the train, but oh wow, it's so delicious. That was my first cycle on my new bike, and it was so good, and we literally got here in 5 minutes instead of like 25. So the only downside is that I now have to take this helmet into the cinema, so people might get a bit afraid of me. We're now 20 minutes early, which means that we can stop and get something to eat somewhere, and that's just until the movie starts officially, so I know that we'll have another 20 minutes of adverts. We're picking our drinks for the cinema. I want a bottle, I think, because a bottle would close again, you know, Pandora's box once it's open. And I might get Coke Zero, be healthy about it. I usually am a Coke girl. Oh, maybe I should just get Coke. Or look at the Export Orange. Oh my god, a fizzy cookie flavoured Coca-Cola. Oreo flavoured Coke. We get that for fun. This is where we're getting our burritos from. Fresh mix. They're good burritos, and all the toppings are included, which is a really big deal for me.
Yeah, that is a little winner.
Going to see Beetlejuice. So excited! So we're about to cycle home, and we just finished watching Beetlejuice. It was so good. I loved it. Fraser, you loved it too, didn't you?
Yes.
10 out of 10. Well, no, 9 out of 10?
Yeah, up there was one of the best movies ever.
Best Halloween movie. New fave, I think. I forget that people outside of this flat can hear me. I literally sing so loudly, and then I'm like, oh, I just heard someone down there literally like sneeze or open a bin or something, and I'm like, It is Saturday morning, and I've had the most relaxing morning. I've just been kind of sitting watching YouTube videos and playing on my computer. I keep saying this in every video, but I feel like it's so autumnal right now, and it's like windy outside and it's kind of cold, and I'm really loving it. Yeah, Fraser's away today at a conference, like a rewilding conference in Perth, so he won't be back until later on. I've put some washing on and I kind of tidied up the kitchen a little bit, but now I kind of want to do something, so I'm thinking about going to a little cafe and reading my Court of Thorns and Roses book, because I just want to get outside and kind of go for a little walk. I am not very good at sitting in restaurants or cafes by myself. Like, I really love being out and about by myself, and like I'm quite happy to go shopping or like go for a wander by myself, but I feel like when I'm doing something it's so much easier. And when I'm actually sitting in a cafe or a restaurant, I feel a bit weird. I don't know why, but my mum is really good at doing that. Like, she's always been the kind of person that would like go out for a coffee on her own, or like, I don't know, she just really enjoys doing stuff like that. I really enjoy my own company at home in the flat, and I really enjoy my own company when I've got my headphones on and I'm walking around, but I find it really difficult for some reason to just sit still in a restaurant or a bar. Not a bar. I'm not planning on going to a bar alone at any point anytime soon. Not that that's weird, but it's just not something that I want to do. Yeah, the thought of kind of sitting in a cafe or a restaurant by myself kind of scares me a little bit, but I want to get over that, and I want to do more stuff like that by myself, because yeah, I just like the idea of it. Like, whenever I'm out and about and I see someone kind of sitting reading a book in a cafe or something, I'm like, oh, that's so wholesome, like that, what a nice thing to do. You don't need to just sit at home when you're on your own. So I'm gonna force myself today to go and do that and like read my book somewhere, but I don't know where yet. And just get out for a wee bit before Fraser comes back. But yeah, I'm gonna bring you with me so that you can experience my, I don't know, you can experience me pushing myself to do this. I think that having this to answer to will maybe like force me to actually do it. It's not that big of a deal, but yeah, it's just something that I'd like to do more. I would also really love to go to a restaurant and have a meal by myself. I just feel like I don't want to sit there and like go on my phone and start scrolling or start, I don't know, like messaging someone or phone someone. I'd quite like to actually just sit there and just be present and like look around without feeling stupid because I'm on my own. So yeah, that's all I have planned today. It's very a very basic day, to be honest. I can also feel the flat has gotten so much colder, which is not fun because this flat in the winter gets freezing. We've only had one winter in here and it's so cold. It's because of the high ceilings and the windows are all single glazed, but it is literally freezing. I have a little heater that's like a plug-in heater. It doesn't like blow air out, but it actually heats up. I think it's like an oil heater. That is really good. So what we tend to do is kind of just heat and cozy up one room, and then that means we don't have to put the heating on for the whole flat because it's so expensive. But yeah, I really am noticing the difference of the cold. And also washing is now not drying in just like a few hours. It now takes a whole day for it to dry on the drying rack, which is kind of annoying, but I love autumn, so I am not complaining too much. This is the best time of the year and I really want to watch Gilmore Girls this weekend. I said it in my last video and a few people commented being like, oh my god, you have to watch it, it's the best show ever. I didn't get one person being like, I don't really like Gilmore Girls or it's not very good. So I'm definitely gonna start watching that. I might try and download some and watch it on the train. I got the train to work yesterday. I think I will have included some of the clips at the start of this video, and it was so beautiful, the view from the bridge. That's the bridge over the Forth, and it is absolutely stunning, the views, especially when it's just at that perfect time of morning when the sun's just risen and the train is so quiet. The train is such a nice experience when it's quiet, but when it's busy it's actually awful. So it's very hit or miss, but usually in the mornings it's quite quiet and then in the evenings it's busy. I don't know why, for some weird reason. You would think that the same amount of people going in the morning, I don't know, you would think that it would kind of be a similar amount of busyness, but it's not. I kind of wanted to wash my hair today because it needs a wash, but I think I'm just going to do it tomorrow because that way when I wash my hair on a Sunday it works better with the work week. I'm just going to get ready and head out and I'll bring you with me. I am ready now and I'm about to leave, but I just thought I'd quickly show you before I leave what I'm bringing in my bag. I'm bringing these Sainsbury's chili rice crackers. Oh my god, I just bought these randomly because I saw them in the shop and I was like, oh, they look pretty good. They're kind of like spicy looking. They are such an amazing snack. Like, they're absolutely delicious. I can't stop eating them. They're so good. They're really Moorish. Got these. Got my wee book. Got my purse. And that's it. This is a really huge bag as well for just those little things. Yeah, hopefully by the time I'm finished up doing that, Fraser's back in Edinburgh or on his way back to Edinburgh. I might come back here after I've been to like a cafe or something and cook something for our dinner so that we can have that and then go out for a few drinks. I've just gone for a very comfy vibe today, so I'm wearing one of Fraser's hoodies and I'm wearing some like baggy trousers and my Gazelle Adidas trainers. I thought it was going to be really freezing cold, but it's actually warm wind. So yeah, it's still like hoodie weather. I'm glad what I'm wearing, but I just thought it was more autumnal than what it was. solo coffee day and I read my book, and it was really, really nice. It was a really quiet day in Stockbridge. I don't know what's going on, why there's nobody around, but yeah, it was really lovely. Now I've just been cooking a risotto. Fraser's gonna be arriving home soon, so I made a little veggie risotto. Fraser's gone veggie. He's decided to become a vegetarian. He's decided to become a vegetarian. Yeah, I'm trying to cook more things that have got veggie, that are veggie basically. But I'm not a veggie, I love chicken, so I can't be a veggie. I've tried it before and I just can't give up chicken. I just love it too much. But that's fine, because I can always cook my chicken on the side and add it to things. It's got mushroom, broccoli, courgette. I also put some pesto in it, some red pesto, and some cheese, some cheddar cheese, which should be quite nice. Fraser's home now from his conference and I'm just plating up our risotto for dinner. I put some beer in the fridge.
Ooh.
In case you want a beer. I hate these cheese graters, they're so hard to hold. Plated it up and put some cheese on top. And I'm gonna put some fresh parsley on top because we have a little parsley plant that's been doing really well. Someone commented on one of my videos and said that if you put the pot on a little plate of water, they last longer, and this has so far been going for a couple of weeks, I think, or maybe just 1 week, but usually they die by now. So I'm really impressed, and we've been picking it and using it in a lot of meals, and it's just nice to have some fresh parsley. So I'm gonna put some of that on it. We also have a basil here that's not doing as well, but the parsley is thriving. There you go. Dinner is served. Fraser's gonna show you what he got at his conference, what books he got.
Well, I picked this one up actually the other day.
So
I've been reading it and
Finding the Mother Tree.
Yeah, it's a really good read. It's very good for
Uncovering the Wisdom.
Picked up Rebirding.
This one looks cool.
And then yeah, this one's really good. Actually, at Trees for Life at the Bothy, that we was tree planting at. Did a copy of this and I had a skim through it and I thought I'd want to get that book.
I think I'm gonna put a record on
Yeah.
while we eat. What do you think?
Yeah, can I put one on?
Yeah, sure.
Spiral Gyra.
Show.
That's quite a cool cover as well.
Fraser's going for this one.
The wonky candle.
Look at those autumn leaves. Autumn leaves. Single £2. We're going to the pub to meet our friends in Burnsfield. I'm wearing my new jacket that I got from the charity shop, my suede one, and I'm wearing a scarf.